As Tri-County Speaks reflects on their impactful 50-year history and chart a course for the future, we are happy to be joined by their newly appointed Executive Director, Deborah Freel. Deborah, thank you so much for joining us today, and congratulations on your new position.
Thank you.
So 50 years, this is the 50th anniversary, and Tri-County Speaks has been a leading force in sexual assault advocacy, prevention, awareness. Can you talk to us more about Tri-County Speaks?
Sure. So we have so many support services available for survivors of sexual violence. We have prevention initiatives, we have outreach initiatives. We try to provide a very holistic support for people who have been through some of the most awful circumstances that you could imagine. But really what we want to ultimately be is the leading force in advocacy to try to prevent sexual assault outright. We would like to eradicate it, and we need the community to support us to that end. So we want for people to understand that, you know, we've been around for a really long time. We really know what we're doing. We have a lot of good community partnerships, and we want more. Mm-hmm. We want to expand our reach and get our word out to the people who need it the most.
Mm-hmm. And now you mentioned that you really want to forward the leading force in prevention, and you need the community support to do that. What does that look like for Tri-County Speaks?
Sure. Getting into places where we previously have not been, just in terms of relationship development. There are whole swaths of the Tri-County community that we really don't have friends within yet. Mm-hmm. Smaller pockets in maybe rural areas or communities where maybe it's not comfortable for them to come into a service agency. What we really need are to be able to go out to them, and upon finding out more about what those needs are, trying to identify the best way of having people learn about what the risk factors are to creating a culture where things like this can grow and fester, and finding out an effective means to intervene in those communities. But it's the getting to know people part that we need to start off with, and then other folks in the community and organizations and leaders who want to connect us with more people and find other ways for us to get our prevention word out. I mean, even in the past month, we had 141 calls to our 24/7 hotline. That's another thing that we have that is very unique, staffed by committed volunteers and volunteer advocates, and the fact that we are present anytime that someone presents to the local emergency rooms for a sexual assault forensic exam. It could be 3 o'clock in the morning, and there could be multiple assaults that all need a volunteer advocate to be there, to handhold, to support. We're there for every single one of those, and last month there were 33. So that's a huge accomplishment.
Yeah, absolutely. And now this is an important conversation year-round, but especially during the month of April. It is Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Tri-County Speaks has several events happening this month. More information on the services and also those events can be found at tricountyspeaks.org. Deborah, thank you so much for sharing this with us today.
Oh, thank you so much.
We're back after this.